Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls, the smoke that thunders boiling water, is a waterfall on the Zambezi River in southern Africa which provides habitat for several unique species of plants and animals. It is situated on the boundary between Zambia and Zimbabwe and is viewed as one of the world's biggest cascades because of its width of 1,708 meters. The waters of Victoria Falls don't drop into an open bowl, but instead into a gap that fluctuates in width from 80 to 240 feet. This gorge is framed by the slope of the falls and by a contrary stone mass of equivalent stature. The commotion of Victoria Falls can be gotten with a distance of 40 kilometers, while the shower and fog from the falling water are ascending to a stature of more than 400 meters and can be seen from a distance of 50 kilometers. No big surprise that the neighborhood clans used to call the cascade Mosi-o-Tunya, the smoke that roars. History. The British explorer David Livingstone was the first European to see the falls on November 16, 1855, while preaching Christianity in Africa. That is the reason Livingstone wasn't exceptionally satisfied with his disclosure. It was only an impediment on his way. He named them for Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom. Despite the inconveniences, he was fascinated by the beauty of the falls. In 1857, Livingstone wrote that no one in England can even imagine the beauty of this scene. For quite a long time, nearby African clans had a sacred dread from the waterfall. Environment. The two public parks at the falls are generally little. Mosi-o-Tunya National Park is 66 square kilometers, and Victoria Falls National Park is 23 square kilometers. Mopane woodland savanna predominates in the area, with smaller areas of miombo and Rhodesian teak woodland and scrubland savanna. The riverine forest with palm trees lines the banks and islands above the falls. The most striking part of the region's vegetation, however, is the rainforest supported by the splash from the falls, containing plants uncommon for the territory, for example, pod mahogany, ebony, ivory palm, wild date palm, batoko plum, and a number of creepers and lianas. Wildlife. The national parks contain plentiful natural life, including sizable populations of elephant, Cape buffalo, giraffe, Grant zebra, and a variety of antelope. Lions, African leopards, and South African cheetahs are only occasionally seen. Vervet monkeys and baboons are common. The river above the falls contains huge populaces of hippopotamuses and crocodiles. African bramble elephants cross the river in the dry season at specific intersection focuses. The river is home to 39 species of fish below the falls and 84 species above it. This outlines the adequacy of the falls as a splitting obstruction between the upper and lower Zambezi. Tourism. The waterfall was scarcely visited by individuals up until 1905 when a railroad to Bulawayo was built. Toward the finish of the 1960s, the number of travelers began to diminish because of the guerrilla battle in Zimbabwe. After Zimbabwe acquired autonomy, the district has been in relative harmony, and Victoria Falls began to pull in another rush of the travel industry. Curiously, during the dry season, the water level in the Zambezi River drops pointedly, and it gets conceivable to stroll through certain pieces of the cascade. Notwithstanding, during the remainder of the year, Victoria Falls is a thundering machine that hits anybody with its force. Thank you.